Hi everybody, welcome back to Startup X. This is lecture 3, the problem. Now that you got your idea, you got to think about the actual problem. And this is where you can ask some imperative questions as it relates to the problem in the startup and be intensely realistic with yourself when you're doing so, because it'll save you a lot of time and money. Starting with what? What is the actual problem? Can you describe it in one sentence? The second one is why. Is it a personal problem? How does it relate to you? If it's not something that affects you personally, you may not have the advantage of getting close to your user because it doesn't affect you and you may not care as much. So the why is very, very imperative. Who else is having this problem? Are you delusional? Are you the only person having this problem? And the only way you can find out who else is having this issue is actually going out and talking to people. Spend some time and also think about, is this something you really want to build? Before you build it, spend some time and really think about that. Where is the problem happening in the world? It's a humongous globe. So you got to really pinpoint your market. And when you're doing that, try to pick a small market. Try to find a subset of the problem. Serve a small group of people, because if you jump into a market that's saturated with big competitors, they'll crush you. Or if you get into a market that's saturated and you're fallible, especially because you're a startup and you're making mistakes, which is natural, your customers may jump ship if there's a bunch of alternatives. But if it's a small market and they're not being served and you're doing your best and you'll keep improving the product, they'll stick with you. So try to pick a smaller market, dominate that and grow from there. When timing is extremely, extremely, extremely important, as we've discussed in the previous lectures, but you got to ask yourself, why is now the right time? Why was it too early 2 years ago? Why is it going to be too late 2 years in the future? Ask yourself these questions, and then now that you have your problem, what do you do next? How do you do it? And the best way to go about it is just becoming an expert in your field, learning more, talking to more users, talking to more targeted users, so you can build a product, the exact product that they want. That's it for lecture 3. See you next week for lecture 4, Puffy. Thank you.